Oh, welcome back on in. The time is 6:48. Giving a live look at High Point right now. They're rolling on to some championship games right now, so sending some good vibes to them, Brian.
Yeah, I hope so. They're in the Atlantic League Championship Series. They are on the road. They did drop game one last night at York. In fact, they got blanked. But they have another game today, and then the series comes home starting on Tuesday. So
sending them good vibes.
We'll send them a lot of good vibes. I happened to go to the game Thursday night when they clinched the division. And it was a lot of fun. A lot of folks there rooting their team on. Now, we do have a tropical system coming our way, so we have to monitor the forecast if you plan to go to Game 3, which will be at Truist Point on Tuesday. I think we'll be on the back end of the tropical system that's coming in. There will be some scattered rain in the area, but this is still a forecast in progress and will depend largely on the track coming in. Track of two systems, to be quite honest with you. The one, a major hurricane in Umberto, a Cat 4. It did lose a little bit of intensity during the overnight hours, but still on the very high end of the Category 4 hurricane scale. The other is Tropical Depression number 9, showing some better organization just in the overnight hours. This will likely tighten up its center today, and we'll likely see Tropical Storm Imelda form later on today. So let's go with Umberto first. Winds are up to 155. Any increase in wind speed at all would take it up to Category 5 status, but you'll see it drop to a 4 for briefly. West-northwest movement at 13 miles per hour. Storm expected to take a kind of a slow turn, but it gets closer to what will become Tropical Storm Imelda, and how they interact is going to have a big impact on what kind of weather we see going forward over the next couple of days. The storm gets close to Bermuda, likely as a hurricane Tuesday, Wednesday, and then zips out into the North Atlantic. You can see these two storms kind of coming together. We're likely going to see kind of an asymmetrical storm form once Imelda does form. Notice some good rain bands interacting with the front will likely bring some good soaking rains along the I-95 corridor all the way to area beaches. That starts tomorrow morning, possibly even late tonight. As the storms get closer, notice what happens to some of the outer bands. They actually kind of swirl into one. This happens sometimes when two very strong tropical systems get close to one another. They actually kind of tug and pull on one another, and because this storm is stronger, this is likely going to be helpful on trying to take the storm out to sea. So you can see the tropical models take this on an abrupt right-hand turn. Now that the storm is getting better organized, I think this is going to model out a little better. But I'm very excited to see the fact that we're seeing such great tropical model agreement just a couple of days out, and the impact should lessen for much of the Carolinas because of this. We're not out of the woods yet. I have to caution you there, but we want to keep you informed. And the things that have been changing quite a bit are starting to level off a bit more. But the storm is expected, I should say, to strengthen through these warm waters of the Bahamas, becoming a hurricane sometime late tomorrow or early Tuesday. It will likely hang here for maybe about a day or so, and then start to accelerate off to the east. And because it's close, it's likely going to bring some good rains along that stationary front to coastal communities, and we could see several inches of rain there. Closer to home, we've got temperatures in the 60s this morning, some scattered clouds in the area, and some patchy fog in the region too. Our temperatures expected to warm into the upper 70s. A northeast breeze at 5 to 10 will be in and out of some cloud cover, but it should be a nice day. Should be a nice day once we get some of the fog to lift over the area. Foothills, high temperatures expected to get back into the mid-70s later this afternoon, and lower 70s for many of our mountain spots, perhaps a stray shower in our western counties, but shouldn't be too bad. Notice the clouds coming in from the coast. That is courtesy of Imelda. We'll start to bring in some clouds tonight. Some of the showers will start to move in tomorrow. Tomorrow is a weather impact day. We've got some higher rain chances around that will continue into Monday night and early Tuesday. Tuesday looks showery, but I think rainfall coverage starts to drop based on the current forecast. This could still change. Some of the rainfall totals coming in, some of the models keep us less than an inch. We could see more than this, but I think everyone gets at least a little bit of measurable rain out of this. Of course, that will increase closer to the storm, half-inch totals, perhaps 1-inch totals in a few sections over the area. As far as winds, I think we'll see gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Coastal areas will likely see gusts in the 30s and 40s, maybe as high as 50 miles per hour. Rain chances gradually dwindle on Tuesday, and then what a week we have after that. Fall is back by the weekend.